There's a formula for compound interest, okay? So what compound interest is, for example, you invest €100. Compound interest is a deal that every year you leave your €100 in, you'll end up with more money. So as an example, at the end of year 1 you might end up with €5 extra. At the end of year 2 you might end up with €1 on top of what you spent on the last year. So you just don't know how much additional money you're going to get. So there's a formula for this, okay? So what the formula is it's what's called F equals P bracket 1 plus I to the power of T. Now, let me explain. In the top right section it tells you what everything means. F is your final amount. P refers to, anybody tell me?
Principal.
Principal. Is it a PAL or LE? AL or LE?
PAL.
Principal, okay. T is your time in years. And I has to be your interest in decimals. Has to be in decimal form. It actually says that in your notes, doesn't it? If you read the top right section, it says I has to be in decimal form. So let me give you an example. Question 5 as an example, okay? Calculate the compound interest on each of the investments, questions 1 to 16. So here's what happens. Our final amount equals our initial amount. How much did we put in initially?
800.
800 is our principal. Okay. The number 1 plus I. What's I? The interest.
Interest.
Read the question. 2 years interest is?
4%.
Now, I is going to be written as 0.04. Not 4.04. Let me explain. 4% means 4 divided by 100, doesn't it? And 4 divided by 100 is 0.04. So, when you do this, you put down 0.04. T is the time. How long did I invest it for?
2 years.
So, 2 years. That makes sense? Now, here's what happens next. You put this into your formula and you're going to get 800 multiplied by 1 plus 0.04 to the power of 2. The answer, 865.28. So 865.28. So we started off with €800, we invested the money, and now we have €865.28. How much extra money did we get over the 2 years?
€65.28.
That's referred to as the interest. The interest we made was €65.28. Is that alright? Let's try this again. You get your formula from your table. You pick another question. Okay, we'll choose question 8 this time. So we did question 5 and now we're doing question 8. Okay, what's the p-value in question 8? The p-value, the value you start off with?
3,000.
3,000. 1 is still 1. What's the I value?
The
0.08.
It's 8.
Yeah, but 8%, which is 0.08. What's the t value?
2.
2. Go to your calculator. 3,000 multiplied by 1.08 to the power of 2. And what you get? 3,499.2. You always end up with a number bigger than what you started with. How much interest did I make? Interest is 499.20. Okay, now that's pretty easy, isn't it? You just fill in your formula, make a list, and fill in your formula. So we bring this with us. Okay, on to the next page. And then what we have here is tougher question, okay? So, question 16 as an example. Are we ready for question 16? What's the p-value?
25,000.
25,000. What's the I value, Aaron? I value? In question 16?
Is
Question 16?
6%.
Which should be written as?
25.
What do you write 6% as in this type of question? Ben?
0.06.
0.06. You have to write it in decimal form for the formula to work. Okay? Everybody remembering that? 0.06. How many years have we got to invest it for, Barry?
3.
So where does the 3 go?
In the, how to say it?
In the power position.
Yeah.
Go to your calculator. 25,000. Bracket 1 plus 0.06 power button 3, and we get 29,775.40. Okay. How much interest did we make? Anyone know how much interest we made?
You made 4,775.40.
€4,775.40. That's a lot of money. Okay. Now, see this question here? You do it for 1 year, so you say t equals 1. Put t equals 1 into it. If you do it for 2 years, we'll do question 17. Okay. So let me show you how to do question 17. Very easy. Okay. So in question 17, same deal. Now, can anybody tell me what's 6.5% in decimal?
0.065.
6.5 divided by 100. But no, I think you're right. 0.065. Okay, so 0.065. F equals 12,400 multiplied by, anybody? 1 plus 0.0 to the power of 1. It's power 1 starting off because it's 1 year. Question 1 is 1 year. And question 2?
Oh, no, I was looking at the
2
top
years.
where it says interest for 2 years.
Oh, I get what you're saying, yeah. So the answer for part 2 would be 12,400 multiplied by 0.065 to the power of 2. Can somebody put the first one into the calculator no, will you put the second one into the calculator? What you get first one, Oshin? Anybody?
You get 13,206.
Okay, and the one after that? 12,400 multiplied. Yeah?
0.006.
No, you put in an extra 0 there. 14,000.
Yeah.
64.39.
14,064.39. Okay. Eve.
You got it wrong.
Okay.
Okay, lad.